Greetings and welcome to ruralvacantland.com, where we've got easy, cheap land priced below the competition. So today I wanted to show you a property that's in Cochise County, Arizona. So I'm just working on this one so it comes up at the top of the list. Um, it's 20 acres, and I'm asking $7,999. On the website, it's got all kinds of information about it. You can click here to buy now, and you can put it on a credit card, put your title information in there, tax address, contact information. People like to use a credit card because if something goes wrong, you can still call the credit card company and say, hey, this is a mess, this isn't working, I want my money back. um, I don't know anyone else in real estate who really does that, but I know nothing's going to go wrong. I'm going to get that thing in your name before you have any room to complain. And if you have any problems, I'll just give your money back anyway. So that's a lot cheaper and easier than using title insurance, escrow, and all that stuff. So just put it on a credit card. American Express makes it really easy. Or any other credit card, debit card. That's how it's set up. So let's go look at this thing. I got GPS coordinates to it here, but first I wanted to pull it up on Google Earth. So this is Arizona. We're in the southeastern part of Arizona, and as I zoom in, you'll see that it's just south of the Interstate 10. This is Interstate 10. You follow that goes to Los Angeles to the west and out to the East Coast to the east. I mean, it's a major interstate. Bowie is basically the little town or exit area to get off. This is a lot of orchards. There's orchards in this area. Maybe I can see some pictures. There's a picture of some orchards. I think they grow like nuts and things. I'm not exactly sure what they grow here, but they're getting water and they're growing orchards commercially. Here's a picture up into the mountains. I think that's looking south to southwest up into the mountains. So it kind of views from this area. So there's springs in these mountains. I was reading that there's a lot of wildlife in these mountains, like mule deer, white-tailed deer, and lots of birds and other things. But let's move on. There's, well, I can show you one more thing here. This peak, this is the view. A lot of people see this peak. These are the main peak from the area. So if we click on this, we can get a tour. Maybe. The internet will keep up. Maybe we'll skip the tour. But it shows the area. Let me try it one more time. Don't know why it's working. Let's skip the tour. And zoom in, you can see like the rolling hills going up to the higher stone peak. But this property's down the valley. Looks flat. There's some roads in the area. There's little roads around the area. Let's go straight to the property. There's a house. There's some houses in the area. This is just general desert. Let's go to the internet, see if we can learn some more. So if we put this into Google by clicking on the GPS coordinates of my website, you can see the roads in the area. The Soap Tree Road and Apache Pass Trail. This Apache Pass Trail is the road you take to the local parks. And I'll take you to that in a second. But first I wanted to look at the market. 20 acres in Cochise County, Arizona. How much is 20 acres worth? What are people asking for 20 acres? I like this website, LandWatch. Put Cochise County in there to 20 acres and up. I'm trying to get the smaller priced ones so I can sort them. And so price low to high. The cheapest thing I found is this $13,765. It looks like it's down by the border, but down by the Mexican border. It's not by the orchards. Next cheapest one is $15,000, $500 an acre. For it's 30 acres, so it's a bit bigger. There's 15,000 for 20 acres, 15,000 for 20 acres. So at 15 grand, you get a selection, a couple different 20-acre properties you can choose from. But I'm asking 7,999, and I think that makes it a head and shoulders cheaper than anything else listed in the market, even the stuff down by the Mexican border. Here's a different map of the property. It doesn't help much. It's like a square on squares. Here's some pictures of orchards in the area. I just googled Bowie, Arizona orchards, and this is what comes up. This is one of my favorite websites to look land up on. It's wilderness.net. It has all the different, not all of them, but a lot of the nature parks in the area. And so this yellow is BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. Bureau of Land Management's government. That's government land. And if you remember, these mountains are the ones, the Dos Cabezas, or the hills that you're looking at from this valley. So the road comes out the bottom of this farming area, and the property's right in here. And you'd be looking up the mountains into these mountains. So this park is right here. If you follow this road, that road I was showing you earlier, this Apache Pass Trail past the property, it leads to these mountains. And so I looked the name of these mountains up, and it's on BLM website, and say it's 20 miles off of Wilcox is this park. It consists of the slopes of these mountains. The elevation goes from 4,000 to 7,500 feet, so there's a bunch of slope there. The Dos Cabezas Mountain Wilderness provides outstanding opportunities for hiking, backpacking, camping, rock scrambling, and sightseeing. Sightseeing from the higher mountains and ridges offer outstanding long-distance views of Sulphur Springs, San Simon valleys, and numerous mountain ranges. There's several developed and natural springs in the wilderness provide water for the abundant wildlife. Whitetail and mule deer, mountain lions, golden eagles, bald eagles, and many other animals inhabit the Dos Cabezas Mountains. The beautiful and unusual colored lizard may be found in the upper portions of Buckeye Canyon. Peregrine falcon migrates through the area. The majority of the wilderness contains mountain shrub, desert shrub, and riparian vegetation. And then when it's talking about the access, it talks about going this is South Apache Pass Road, which goes right by the property, kind of 4 or 5 miles past that, and unpaved road to Indian Bread's recreation site. And so I looked up Indian Bread's recreation site, and I got a whole bunch of pictures. I think some people might maybe camp there, but here's your recreation area. It's got hiking, and maybe I can blow up one of these pictures. U.S. Department of the Interior, Bureau of Land Management, Indian Bread Rocks, recreation area. You got little placards and stuff, show you how the Indians probably smashed acorns or something in the rocks to make food. But that's nature area. Here's a bunch of people camping over there. So that's an area you could go, not very far away from your property. You can look up into these mountains. Looks like they might even have some picnic tables or benches or something there. It's a park area, picnic area. That's what it is, just a picnic area is what they're saying. So I looked up the name of the mountains, and those Cabezas Mountains Wilderness, this area has these rocks stick up out of the valley floor. A lot of people take pictures of the two rocks that stick out of a lot of the other rocks in the area. So that's the view of this property. I mean, you can click on the links and you can see what the desert looks like and where the roads are and stuff. But 20 acres for $7,999. So I hope you like that property. If you're interested, you can go to the click here to buy now on my website, and you can buy the thing. If you're trying to split it up between multiple credit cards, just use the pay here button and enter the APN number of what you're trying to buy, and you can split it up between friends or different cards, or however you're trying to pay for it. if you'd like to hear more about these kinds of videos or see more videos like this as I make them from new lands, you can go to the YouTube videos section of my website and you can click subscribe now, and you can subscribe to my video feed, so you get videos as I keep making videos in different properties. Maybe this isn't the right one for you. Maybe one of the other ones I have is. And I price these things so far below market, you can probably buy a couple of them, turn around and sell them, and use that money to pay for the one you want to keep. So it might be interesting to watch some of the other deals I have out there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and hope this is the right one for you.